Y'all got me over here at 12 in the morning needing to tell you something. So if this video comes across your feed, then you've been feeling very low, very in your head, very much like the retrograde is not over yet, even though it has been over for a few days, both of them. So let me see what the heck is going on. You need to take care of yourself a little bit more. Queen of Pentacles, immediately, you are taking care of everybody else. You are nurturing everybody else. You're forgetting about yourself. And I know that you might be doing things. I know that you might be growing. You might be achieving everything that you've been wanting to achieve. And you've been focusing on success and focusing on yourself. But that doesn't equal a break. Yes, you're taking baths once in a while. Yes, you're focusing on skincare. But at the root of it, you're not giving yourself a break. You're not doing things for yourself. You're not doing things from a place of pleasure. You're not doing things that align with your value. You might be doing things that align with what you think you should be doing, but do they actually align with your value? And again, this is something that has to be focused on introspection. It has to be something where you sit back and stop focusing on everybody else. Stop focusing on what everybody else will think, on what everybody else needs from you, and start focusing on what you need from yourself and what you want from yourself. Who do you want to become? If your manifestations come true tomorrow, are you ready for them? Are you taking care of yourself enough to be ready for them? If you could start traveling the world starting tomorrow, would you be able to? If you won $1 billion starting tomorrow, what would you do with it? Would you be ready to spend it? Would you be ready to face the consequences that come with it? If you met the love of your life tomorrow, would you be able to drop everything and be with them? Are you ready for it? Do you have the capacity? Do you have the energy? Do you have the motivation to do the things that you are manifesting? Because if you don't, it's time for you to take a step back. It's time for you to focus on cleansing whatever it is that is right here. If you're stuck in a lull and that's the thing that you have to cleanse, start again aligning yourself with things that give you pleasure. Join some clubs. Go do some sports. Go meet new people. Go out with your friends. Go book a trip. Go book a vacation. If you're waiting for something, go buy a new book. Go buy a new book, go meet some new people, go out of your way and go to a coffee shop that you haven't been to in a while. Do something for yourself, because Justice card is falling out. Justice card is all about what you give is what you get. How you spend time with yourself, how you focus on yourself. What you give to yourself is going to be exactly what comes back to you. The universe is going to consistently project things, and the reason why is magic, yes, manifestation, but it's also psychological. Our brains are pre-programmed to try to align it self with things that it believes to be true. So everything that you know to be true, that you're not ready for something, that you're consistently stuck in a lull, that you're depressed, that you're not good enough, that you stutter over your words, that you have nothing good to say, that you are not loved, that you are not beautiful enough, your brain is going to consistently show you how that is true. That is why it's so important to change your perspective, change your mind, change your life. Something fell, give me a sec. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. There is balance that has to be made here. Balance between work-life, balance between you spending time with yourself and spending time with others. Balance between overworking yourself and not working enough. There has to be a balance between both of them. You have to make sure that everything plays together. Knight of Swords, it's time to take that aligned consideration to make this happen. You have to really sit down and have a conversation with yourself, genuinely. That's the biggest thing here. The action that has to take place right now for you to get out of this lull, for you to figure out what it is that you want to do, for you to figure out what your values are and where they lie, is to communicate. Communication with yourself. Everything is always going to be in a sense of communication, and communication is key. And communicating between yourself, your mind, and your emotions and your body is going to be the most important source of communication that could possibly happen. 12-12 on the clock, 3-3 on the charger. There's a lot of balance that has to take place here. A lot of movement, a lot of balance, and a lot of just little teeny tiny psychological disciplinary changes that are going to shift your perspective to the max. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You are not doing things enough for yourself. You might not be compromising with yourself enough, and that's also an important thing to consider here, that you might be bending and breaking and letting the universe bend and break you instead of the universe bending and breaking for you. There's a lot of things that have to change with your perspective, a lot of disciplinary changes that have to happen. Start applying affirmations, start applying discipline, start applying a routine, start doing things that you've been procrastinating doing because God knows why. Because it's better and easier to doom scroll to get that little boost of serotonin than it is to pick up a book. It's easier to consistently wait for something amazing to happen rather than be the amazing person who can quit their job, who can find somebody to talk to, who can book that vacation and do something for yourself. Also, 3 of Cups in reverse, kind of a lack of support system. You feel like you don't have a support system. Is this true? Absolutely not. King of Cups. there's a lot of maturity around you. There's a lot of emotional intelligence around you. There's people who are here to support you and you're just not paying attention to it. There's so much that you could be doing right now. There's so much that you should be doing right now to get yourself out of this position where you're not balanced, where you feel like nothing is working out for you. But as I keep saying, what you give is what you get. Justice card. That if you consistently overwork yourself, if you consistently let yourself sit in this lull, I recently saw that expression is the opposite of depression. And momentum is attracted to momentum. You have to keep going. You have to keep moving. And that isn't to say to overwork yourself. It's the exact opposite. It's movement towards the direction of you taking care of yourself. It's movement towards the direction of focusing more on pleasure than on work. Yes, you can be doing the journaling. You could be doing the spirituality work, but it is all work at the end of the day. It's not play. Yes, it could be fun. Yes, it could be very encouraging and very important. It is very important, but it isn't play. If you don't know what you want to do right now, start aligning with your values. Volunteer somewhere. Meet new people. Take a day off from work, especially if you are that type of person who knows that they have to go to work and be responsible for everything and be in charge of everything and take care of everything. Book that vacation. Take that vacation. Go somewhere out of your way that you haven't been to in a while. Do something childish. Do something childish. Do something for yourself. It is time. It is genuinely time. You got this.